Hi, my name is Stephen Huer. I'm a degreed nutritionist. I have the title as a naturopath. I've been practicing for the last 19 years, helping people achieve radiant health through natural means. And the subject of swine flu has become monumental and all-encompassing on the airwaves these days. And hopefully you've gotten the correct information by now and you know what to do. But a lot of people out there, I think, don't have the time to research this subject and really know what's the best course of action, and become victims of unnecessary medical intervention that, if they knew better, they would prevent that. So I'd like to shed light on this subject. I'd like to help you prevent causing a disease process to occur in your life simply because you didn't know any better and you made the wrong choice about which path to take regarding how to prevent or protect yourself from an infection. I mean, it's legitimate. Everyone basically has a fear of getting sick in any way, shape, or form. So it's important that we understand the cause of any particular sickness so that we can go about approaching the solution correctly. And that's the angle and the approach that I've taken for all these many years that I've been doing this practice as a nutritionist, that's enabled me to achieve or help people to achieve some really miraculous results. And we've got all kinds of testimonies to substantiate that. You can go to another website that we have called cocoonnutrition.org to see some of those testimonies. I'd like to introduce you today to the topic of the swine flu and how to address this in the most educated manner. So I just want to take a little bit of time to state first off that regarding this thing called the germ theory of disease, it was created or thought up by the man Louis Pasteur in the 1850s, and it was only a theory and in fact never proven. And he admitted on his deathbed that his theory was wrong and that the cause of disease was something entirely different. And in this report, The Truth About the Swine Flu, you'll learn what it is that actually creates the conditions for disease to occur, and you'll actually lose your fear of the microorganism or the germ being the cause of disease. Currently, modern biology and most modern scientists and most of the medical profession subscribes to the understanding of the belief that the germ, the virus, the fungus, or the bacteria is the cause of disease. But when you understand what I understand, and you know what these top research scientists throughout the world have discovered and shared with humanity, you too will understand that the germ is not the cause of disease and that it is something else, and you will cease to worry about the microorganisms in your environment. And just to let you know, Salmonella, E. coli, which are constantly being promulgated on the television set as being the cause of food poisoning and things like this, these microorganisms actually live in your digestive tract. So you have to ask yourself the question, how is it that they're essential to your own digestion and yet they could cause disease when they're on some food that you consume? And you'll learn about that somewhat when you go to this report, The Truth About the Swine Flu. Then also you'll find out that microorganisms are everywhere. And so you have salmonella on your skin, you have it in your sinuses and in your hair. It's all throughout the environment. And so we're actually living in an ocean of microorganisms, and instead of fearing them, it's more empowering to understand how to live in such a way to live in a symbiotic or a beneficial relationship with them where they're your allies rather than your adversaries. So in this report, The Truth About the Swine Flu, you will learn some very empowering facts. One is you will learn about a scientist who was able to develop a microscope and actually examine virus, fungus, and bacteria in a living state and be able to define their entire life cycle, to be able to define the conditions that are required for them to live. You'll learn about a set of DVDs that will basically give you the direct information of what he discovered, and you'll hear his own voice on these DVDs. In fact, these DVDs, if people had access to them and learned them, they would be completely amazed at what these discoveries regarding microorganisms, and they'd also understand one man's discovery for a cure for cancer that has basically been shelved for the last 7 or 8 decades. Also, you'll learn what the conditions are for a disease to even be created. You'll learn why you don't have to fear the swine flu. You'll learn again why the germ theory of disease is wrong. You'll learn why vaccinations are more harmful than beneficial. You'll learn the true purpose of microorganisms. You'll also learn about one microorganism that's supposed to live in your digestive tract but gets wiped out from antibiotic usage. And that one microorganism can confer to you all kinds of immunity that protects you from candida overgrowth in your gut to the overall immunity that you need in your body. And also, one of the things that a lot of people don't know about is that 80% of your immunity is attached to your digestive tract and how healthy it's functioning and the microorganism population. So this one microorganism that I was sharing with you that you're supposed to have in your gut, but many times you don't because you've taken antibiotics and it's been wiped out, you can acquire it now and take as a supplement. It's actually being used in Germany to treat chronic constipation, irritable bowel, Crohn's disease, inflammatory bowel, very, very successfully. In fact, I'm amazed at how well it works to help people's digestive tracts really work harmoniously again and get their bowels moving just better than anything I've ever used in all the probiotics that are out there on the market. This one unique one just is miraculous for getting the system, the intestines moving and having healthy bowel movements, which is key to your own health, because if your bowels don't move really regularly, there's a thing called auto-intoxication that starts happening. You start absorbing excess amount of toxins into your bloodstream, which creates a whole condition for sickness to occur. Also, if you get infected, you'll learn about a powerful supplement that may be able to totally knock out that infection rather easily. Also, there's a superfood that if you know about it and you take it, will enable your body to produce some of the most strongest antibiotics scientists have ever discovered. And most people don't take this supplement and don't even know about it. Also, if you're forced to take a vaccination, you'll learn about a couple of products that if you take them may be able to help you nullify the negative effects of that vaccination. One of the other things that I find that even the holistic healthcare practitioner community does is it tries to, again, wage war on the microorganism. It tries to just kill it off rather than understanding how to prevent it. And again, there's one unique fact you will learn in this report that basically makes a person virtually immune to all infections that no one in the natural healthcare community is yet really talking about. And it's communicated to you in this report, the truth about the swine flu. So fill out your contact information below and you'll be taken to the report, the truth about the swine flu, and you too can be set free from the fear of getting an infection of any kind. Thank you.